Good morning. Oh. So yes, I look like dog shit. Today is a sick day at work. I told them last night I wasn't going in. I don't know if anybody else suffers with extremely bad periods, but I am one of them people. So I was on the early yesterday at work and started the day off pretty well. I took some rubbish out to the bins, sorted my recycling out, that kind of thing. Got to work, was fine for the first, I want to say, about hour and a half. And then after that, to be fair, I woke up in a terrible mood, but that's not, unheard of when I'm on my period. People know to stay away. Probably the same for a lot of people. And then I threw up, which again for me isn't unheard of. Periods for me, a week of sickness and diarrhea, really bad cramps, backache, emotions just all over the place. And I know some people have it far worse than me, but I have bad periods. So I didn't go home when I was sick because I'm thinking it's just a period, work through it. Sorry, I've got a really itchy nose, I don't know why. I think I need to blow it or something. So I didn't go home, I worked through it, and then my niece's nephew, mum and dad, came to pick me up from work. We got some tea and came back here. Just a bra on my living room floor. Came back here and ate the food, and then I had some buns for the kids, and we just chilled for an hour afterwards or something. No, I'm not picking my nose, I'm itching. I have no idea why my nose is so itchy. And then literally I went and got a bath, got into these pyjamas I'm still in, because I haven't got it in me to get ready or do anything to myself yet. And then it started, and when I'm telling you, my stomach felt like it was out here somewhere. Just the cramps was that bad. David came round because we was gonna watch the new episode of Alien Earth. I said that real weird, Earth. Alien Earth. And it came in. I had my hot water bottle, because it's one of them long ones that I actually stole from him, that I got him for Christmas last year. And he was like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "No, I'm not okay at all." He said, "Right, I'll go get you some Nurofen." So he went and got me some Nurofen. Came back, I was in the downstairs toilet through there, just hunched over, just throwing up the tea that I'd had. Because at work, I'd had something to eat, something small. I'd got a little tub of ice cream, basically. That's what I ate, because I didn't fancy eating anything, and I thought, right, just a little tub of ice cream, something sweet, a little tub of Ben and Jerry's, and I'll eat that. And that didn't come back up, to be fair. But then I had a halloumi, sweet chilli, lettuce and mayo sandwich, and in a bread bun. It was banging, to be fair, but after eating that, that's what came up. Anyway, so he comes in from the shops and he's seen me hunched over the toilet, being sick. And I take 2 of the Nurofen, and he's like, "Right, lay on the floor." And he was pushing my legs up to my stomach, just to kind of stretch me out a bit, because obviously they do say exercise is good for period cramps. But as soon as I laid on the floor and he pushed my legs slightly up to here, I had tears running down my face. I was in that much pain. So we went to go lay on the bed upstairs and watched Alien Earth. And all the way through it, I'm laid there going, because my pains are that bad. And he even said, like, my stomach was just raised and it was rock hard. Like, now I can push it in. I'm a big girl, so I can push my stomach in, but last night it was out here and it was rock solid. So yeah, after I'd cried and I was in that much pain, I'd literally put a message in the group chat for work, and I was like, sorry to do this at such short notice, but I'm not going to be able to come in tomorrow. I can't keep nothing down. Like, even drinks was making me feel sick. Woke up this morning and the pains are still there, but I have just taken some more Nurofen. I just had like, it was just, I had like, my arms felt real weak. My period pains wasn't at the bottom where they usually are. There was like halfway up my stomach, like chest/stomach. So it was making my chest hurt as well. It was just so bizarre. I said to David, I don't think I can go to work tomorrow, considering I do feel well enough I could have worked, because I feel better than I did yesterday when I actually was at work. Like, I felt dreadful at work as well. But I'm glad I said it, because I didn't know how I was going to feel when I woke up today. So this morning I've had some Oasis to drink and I'm eating a packet of crisps because I did feel hungry. But I'm eating them slow. Like a packet of crisps, I can usually take 5 or 6 in my fingers and just straight in. But I'm not going to do that today because with me not eating much yesterday and everything that I did eat, basically coming back up, I don't want to overload my stomach. So my plans for today are, I'm going to finish eating these crisps. I think I'm then going to have a cup of tea. I might even have a couple of biscuits with my cup of tea, just so I've got something in my stomach. And then by tea time, if I do feel better, I may take a wander to the shop and get something to cook. I don't know. Or I don't know, I might just go and get some bread and have some beans on toast or something. Just something light. Anyway, that's for later on. I'll decide what I'm doing later on when it's later on. But yeah, I'm going to have a cup of tea. I'm going to watch something on the telly. I'm probably going to get a bath. I just lost my trail of thought there. Do you know when people have like baby brain? Because obviously the hormones are all over because they're pregnant. I feel like I get period brain. Anybody else get that? Where you literally can't like think properly. Also, yeah, I'm filming in my living room on the floor because I'm so sorry. My nose, I don't know if it's hay fever. I don't know if I've just got some form of allergies or what, but my nose is so itchy. What was I saying? Yeah, I feel like every time I filmed it was in my bedroom, and I don't want people to get bored of the same backdrop. So my hair could probably do with being washed as well, and it really needs dyeing again. Look at them roots. Yeah, my hair is kind of greasy, but it's just if I can be bothered to do it, to be honest with you. So yeah, I just wanted to come on and share that little story with you. Nothing exciting. Fly buzzing around. I'm snotty. I think I've got some hay fever or something. So yeah, I'll probably catch up with you again soon when I've got something more interesting to say. Bye. I also forgot to mention that my period is actually 2 weeks early as well. So that may be a reason, between 2 and 3 weeks early. It's early. I'm so sorry for just constantly itching my nose, but it is itching and I don't know why it's really itching. That's my blinds. Right. So yeah, 2 weeks early, and that may be the reason for me feeling crap. And I know it was 2 weeks early because the first day Johnny came to do some painting at my house, where we painted the bread bin, and we painted the mirror that failed because it got rained on. Try and put my head in the front of that bland reflection. What else? Yeah, we painted my bedroom, didn't we? And that was before I'd actually fully moved in because I had no blinds up yet. So that was about 2 weeks ago. I got my keys on the 1st. Yeah, I got my keys on the 1st, moved in round about the 8th. It's now the 29th. So it's been about 2 weeks. So that's probably another reason. That again,